Hello and welcome to my new Mania update. This is my update for May 7th until May 16th. Today is May 17th, so until yesterday I haven't stitched today. If you hear any noises, my neighbors are remodeling their house, so I'm sorry. Today, earlier, we took a wonderful walk, of which I will insert some pictures at the end of this video. Every weekend we take a longer walk somewhere else where there aren't a lot of people, but also not here in the neighborhood. So, yeah, like you care. I want to say welcome to everyone. To everyone who is new, because I have had some new subscribers and I'm over 500 now, and thank you. Wow. I never thought 500 people would be kind of interested in what I'm doing, so thank you. Also thank you to everyone who is a returning viewer. I really like communicating with you all, although I'm really bad in answering comments. Sorry. I really have to go back and answer, but I will always, when I read a comment, leave a heart so you know I've read it, and I will go back and answer them. So, Mania. For May, I'm doing some new starts, more than I've had planned, which I kind of knew would happen, but I'm trying to finish some projects. Last week I finished 2, and this week I've had another finish, and this is it. This is Love is Patient, and it's one of my favorite Bible verses. And let me see if I can get it focused. Not really. What I had left to do was this flower and those leaves and flowers underneath. This flower was done, but man, it took me a massive amount of time to do that. This flower almost took me an hour. Well, it was during work, so it wasn't really a full hour of stitching. And these leaves and flowers took me 4 hours. 4! That's crazy. But it's 2 over 1 on 20 count. There are a lot of color changes, and yeah, I'm really glad it's done. So for now it's living in this hoop, but I will find a frame for it, just a square frame that I can frame it in. But I really like all the details. There are a lot of colors. Friends knots on the berries, and also here in the flowers. It's not focusing, so I will put in some close-up pictures here. So that was my finish for this week. I also had a partial finish. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the project I showed you, Love is Patient, I've bought it of a kit from AliExpress. The original pattern I found somewhere was from DMC. I was losing my needle minder, sorry. It was by DMC, but I couldn't find it anywhere else than on AliExpress, so I bought it, and it's okay. But I don't have a real words. It's one of those days again. I don't have the real chart from DMC. So, like I was saying, I had a partial finish. This is You Be Well by Bent Creek. Is it Bent Creek? I will put it in down below. So the original was charted for really prim colors, but I chose rainbow color. So I have a pink sheep and a yellow and orange sheep, and I will do 2 more, and I will finish it in a cube like so. And on the top I want to stitch something like "You Be Well," which originally was charted here, but I put in extra bees. And this one I made a counting error, because as you can see here, there's a space between the flower and the leaf, and over here there isn't. Also, it's closer to the sheep, and I think I made a mistake here, but I'm not sure. So some of them may be different, but not all flowers are alike, and also not all sheep. So I will stitch 2 more, and I'm planning on starting the next one tomorrow. And I have no idea what color the sheep will be. I think I planned for purple and blue, a blue sheep. Why not? It's a crazy time, so crazy colors, it's okay. Next up, that were my finishes. Now I have one thing of haul. Debbie, Creatively Yours, I think it wasn't her last video, but the one before, she showed a finish of hers, which was Strawberry Time by Barbara Anna, and I'm on a Barbara Anna kick right now. I want to have a whole wall of her animals in clothes on pink fabric because it makes me happy. And I found a pattern out of the magazine. I bought a digital issue, so I printed off the cover page, and this is what it will look like. I'm not sure what colors I will pick, but I think the red dress with yellow would be very fun, but maybe with the pink fabric it will be too much. So maybe she will get a light blue dress with pink, or with yellow and red, who knows. So if I finish Light by Barbara Anna, which was my start last week, I will do this one. And after that I want to do Dear Joy, because that's so much fun. Okay, so Love is Patient was my oldest WIP. Well, if I don't count Hates, because King Coda is my oldest WIP, which will be getting a lot of love next month. So now my oldest WIP is this one. It's Stitching in Quilt by Cor et Batikor. Upside down. And oh, this is now my oldest WIP. So my goal for Mania is finishing this block. And yesterday I finished up the border, did 1.5 needle, 1 thread, and started the next thimble, and there will be 3 on top. So I think I can finish this month. And I want to do a block a month, or maybe 2 in 3 months, because some of them are quite big. The next one will be twice this size. So this would be half of it, and it will continue on. But I really like the colors and I really like stitching on it, but I have to be in the mood for this one. But I think it will be cute when it's done. So, a new oldest WIP to focus on. Another one of my older WIPs is this one. It's a tea and cake cell. And I don't like working on it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fabric or... But I did a little bit on it. And these are 3 teacups stacked up. But there are a lot of color changes, and I'm stitching on it because I want it finished, but not because I really like it or it's my favorite or whatever. But it will be cute when it's done, and that's my focus. So I will continue working on this, and hopefully we'll finish this block this week. So this block will have a big teapot, which doesn't have a lot of color changes because it's one object. And here will be kind of like this one, let's eat cake, and here will be let's drink tea with little teacups. And I think that one will be very quick. So I am hoping to finish this still in Mania, but I have to focus on it. I have three more projects to show you. One of them is a whip, I hate, and the other 2 are new starts. 2 new starts. And one of them is an exciting new start. Well, both of them, but for different reasons. This is my whip. I'm working more on this one. It's Universe in a Jar by Randall Spangler, charted by Haidt. I'm still working on the window, and I realized something, because I was working on King Coda a little bit. It was just 50 stitches, so I'm not showing it. But I'm working from the left to the right. And when I roll it up, because I stitch in hand, it will be bigger and bigger. And I don't want that. So I will finish this window, and when it is done, I will continue working on through the top to the other side of the project, and work from the other side to this side. But there's a big but. Big but. Ha. On the other side of this project, there's another one of these windows. Oh joy. I don't mind working on it now. I'm working on it, but I think when I am working on more of the stones, I don't want to work on another window. But I will be on that side of the project, so we will see when we get there. For now, it will be finishing this window this month. I don't know. It's a lot of stitching. We will see. I still have my thread hanging. So, yeah. Next up, 2 new starts. One of them is my start I had planned for the end of this month. And it's Princess Asleep by Heaven and Earth. Oh, I will put up a picture. And I was planning on doing that at the end of May, maybe the beginning of June. If I had finished 5 projects, I could start this one. And then there was a sale on the Heaven and Earth website. Yeah, so I bought it when I had a pattern. And I had most of the threads, well, half of them, which is okay to start. I will order more later on. I had to start it because I decided I want to do it on 20 count 1/1 because I really like 20 count now. So yeah, I'm trying diagonal parking, and like I said, I'm missing a lot of colors. So what is missing is what I don't have. And I'm on the 4th diagonal, and it's not looking like anything at the moment. But I will order the other flosses and fill in the rest, which will be okay. And this is actually the fabric I had left over from my first attempt on doing Universe in a Jar. But I was doing a 2/1, and with the confetti, I didn't like it. But 1/1 on 20 count, even though you can kind of look through the black stitches when you look close. I kind of like the delicate look. So 20 count 1/1, starting in the other corner than I'm used to. But yeah, I like it. So it will be quite big. It will be, let me see, 446 by 356. So it's not a really big height like in Coda or a Max Color one, but yeah. Then I have a special start, and with that special start there's a special announcement. So first off, let me show you the fabric I'm stitching it on. This is also 20 count Ada, which I dyed a really light gray with smoke gray by Dylon, and I'm using B5200. And it's not showing up really good, but I don't mind it. It's supposed to be delicate and subtle, and yeah. So what I'm stitching on is on this side. I'm stitching it from a freebie of which I only have the pattern, so I cannot show you what it will look like, but this is my start. And it's a leaf, because this will be a pillow. And what kind of pillow can be so special? It will be a ring pillow, because in a few months I'm getting married. Yay! We have been engaged for a long time, but finally we decided to get married. And because of the whole COVID situation, it will be just the legal marriage and a really small get-together with only our family and really close friends. And next year, or whenever this all is over, we will have a big party. But for now, we're getting married, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. So I decided I want to make my own ring pillow. And oh, this is the real color of the fabric. This is true to color. So it won't be really harsh, but it will be nice. So there will be a ring of leaves, and there will be 4 roses on it. So a special start. And it wasn't a planned start, but now the plans for our marriage are getting more real, and they are getting close. I wanted to start this now. So this will be kind of a focus piece. And if that means I am not finishing one of my Mania plans, that's okay, because this is special. So I think this was all. This was it. And yeah, I will film the next update next week. I was trying to film on Fridays, but it didn't happen. It's Sunday. So maybe it will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever I find the time to film a new update for my Mania. For now, I want to wish everyone the best of health and happy stitching on whatever type of Mania you're doing. Yeah, I will see you again next week. Bye bye.